I told the guys I don't certainly didn't deserve the technical fouls, and that's a real shame that they feel like they've got to do that. But anyway, we didn't make a free throws down the stretch, and we had some real defensive lapses. We wanted to take Smart out of the game, and we just didn't do a job there on him. We've taken a lot of pride in taking the other team's best player out and limiting him, and we didn't do that tonight.
Was your argument the shot clock on that?
Yeah, it was, and that's what I said. I said, why is that not a shot clock violation? They actually admitted that it should have been. And so, so when you make a mistake, you shouldn't penalize the coach. I'm talking in general terms. I can't talk about these specific officials. But in general terms, you make a mistake and make a call, you don't penalize the coach, whether it be me or the other coach, or any coach for that matter. So I thought it was really question a lot of motivation behind that, to be honest with you.
Omega hitting just 2 of 216 tonight. Do you think he's kind of slipping back into that slump? Or?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, he had played well against New Mexico, Morrison State, and he hasn't been the same guy since. And so I don't think he's following through on his shot. Well, I thought last game might have been fatigue because he had played 40 minutes back-to-back games, and then this last one I thought maybe he was a little tired, but tonight he shouldn't. I don't think fatigue was any factor. I'm proud of some things, 10 turnovers, 6 at half. A couple of them were unnecessary, and we defended, for about 32 minutes, really well. About 8 minutes we didn't guard their out of bounds, out of our zone. We didn't get to the corners, and I gave up 2 threes, and that was a big difference too. And I give them credit; they made big shots, and I like their coach, and he does a good job. I really do. I think he's a good coach, and they defend pretty good and run good action.
You brought Keith off the bench tonight, and at halftime you're outscoring them 15-1 in bench points. And that doesn't really mean much that when I look at bench points, but it kind of gave you a spark, I felt.
Yeah, I think so. That was just a coach's decision, really, nothing particular, and we may continue to do that actually to give us a lift off the bench and let Keith kind of observe the game for a couple minutes and come in relaxed. I think he gets real eager, from the start sometimes, and we wanted to get the ball inside, tonight, particularly with Matt. And, we did at times. I thought when we did, we were very successful. He had 11 points and 8 rebounds in 24 minutes. And I told our team today that he's going to touch it. We're going to get it down there to him. And we did, and probably could have a lot more.
You mentioned you played 32 minutes of defense. The final 8, is that attributed to not closing out the board?
Yeah, and we were changing. We wanted to change. We had watched North Texas quite a bit against, Georgetown, Georgia Tech, and others, and thought zone might be good to mix it up because out of timeouts they call plays against a man. So we thought we would just continue to mix it up, and I thought they got a lot of good looks against the zone. We had problems with screen and roll coverage and constantly trying to bust through it. If you help too high, then they hit the roll guy, because if you come off their shooters to help to the roll guy, they hit the corner guy. That's where Tamara hit us or hurt us in the first half, really, was we had to come off him to the roll guy, and we changed it at halftime and just said you got to get through it on your own without much help from Matt or whoever, and tried to keep them back so we didn't have to help to the roll guy. And I thought that helped. It's a real shame to lose, in a very, very winnable game. And I told the guys, this one's probably on me, And with that.